welcome back to my YouTube channel, that is Maths with Shivangi Nagar. As we have completed the exercise based on the cone, where we have discussed the question based on the area of the cone and the volume of the cone. So now the last 3D solid shape is what? The sphere and the hemisphere, right? So here in this video we will discuss the area and the volume of the sphere and the hemisphere. Clear? So let's get started. First of all, what is a sphere? So if you see this 3D solid figure, this is what? This is a sphere. This is a sphere. You all have seen. आप लोगों ने बॉल से खेला है, ठीक है? The ball, the football, the basketball, the tennis small ball, they all are what? They all are in the spherical shape, right? So in the day-to-day life, you see the sphere in that form. Now, if you see this sphere, there are some the terminologies that we need to remember and then that we need to understand. If you see this sphere, okay, so this the inner part, the inside the part, the most center of this sphere is called what? Radius. Okay, so that means if we talk about the circle is a 2D figure, right? So its center is lying somewhere in the between, in the middle of this circle. Okay, and when you join this center point with the periphery of the circle, what you call it as? You call it as a radius, which you generally denote with the R. So here also this point, if I talk about this, let's say mark this point as O. If this point is the center of the sphere, means the middlemost point of this sphere, which is lying somewhere inside between that sphere. If you join this point with the periphery, this is a periphery, this is the outer boundary of the sphere. So if you join this center with this periphery, then what you call it as? You will call it as the radius of the sphere, right? Similarly, the line joining the periphery of the sphere which passes through the center is called what? The diameter. Just as in the what? Circle, 2D circle. What is the diameter? अगर आप किसी भी दो points को join करते हैं circle के peripheral, let's say one point is here and another point is here, and if you join these points and in such a way that this line pass through what? This line pass through this center, then we can say that that particular line is what? The diameter. So the same definition is applicable here on the sphere also. So this is what all about this sphere. Now we will calculate the formulas. What are the formulas? The surface area and the volume of the sphere, right? So what's the formulas? So if I talk about the formulas, the surface area, here in the sphere you need to remember the total surface area and the curved surface area both are same, right? Because if you see the sphere, the entire part is the curved part. So whatever be the curved surface area of the sphere, that is what? That is the total surface area, because there is nothing like a top and bottom are the different surfaces. If suppose if I talk about like this, the cone, the cylinder, what? They have another curved part and the top and bottom are the flat surfaces. But there is nothing like that in the sphere. All the surfaces are what? In the curved shape, right? So whatever with the curved surface area of the sphere we have, that is exactly what? It is exactly same as the total surface area. And what is the formula? The formula is 4 pi r square. Clear? So we have to remember this. The total surface area, or we can say the curved surface area of sphere, both are same, and that is what? 4 pi r square. Clear? Similarly, if I talk about the volume now we all are aware of it. It is what? The capacity. Okay, so the capacity of a sphere, if we have a sphere of the radius r, so it is what? 4 by 3 pi r cube. Okay, so what's the formula? 4 by 3 pi r cube. So now these are the formulas that we need to remember when we are solving the questions of the sphere. Wherever we are given the area in the questions of the sphere, so we don't have to think that whether we have to apply the total surface area or the curved surface area. Why? Because both the formulas are the same. So this is what all about in the sphere. Now if I talk about the hemisphere, now what is the hemisphere? So this shape, you are all are aware of this shape. You have seen in your home also in many ways, like the bowl in which you eat your food, that is also of what? That is also of the hemispherical shape. Now from here, where this came? So suppose this is a sphere, that this 3D solid shape which we have just studied. So suppose if you cut that sphere, okay, suppose from this point, okay, this is your center point, and you have cut this sphere in such a way that in the two equal pieces, what you will get? You will get these type of two identical, another 3D solid shape. Now what is this shape called? This shape is called the hemisphere. अगर आप इस स्फीयर को उसके सेंटर पॉइंट से पास होने वाले एक ऐसे प्लेन से कट करते हैं, तो you will get another 3D solid shape which is made up of what? Of the sphere, and what is that called? The hemisphere. Now if you see here, this is your bigger sphere, और जब आप इसको exactly middle point के पैरेलल प्लेन से कट करके अगर जब आप इसको कट करेंगे, तो यानी कि आपको टू इक्वल हाफ्स मिलेंगे. टू इक्वल हाफ्स मिलेंगे, तो वन ईच पार्ट इज कॉल्ड व्हाट? ईच पार्ट इज कॉल्ड द हेमिस्फीयर. So whatever be the volume of this bigger sphere, if we make half of it, can we get the volume of the hemisphere? Yes. Because what? Because the hemisphere is what? It is the exactly half of that sphere. And what about the surface area? Now see here, if you see the sphere and if you see the hemisphere, here in this sphere all the surfaces are what? Same, okay, they are uniform. And what is that? That is the curved surface part, right? But here if I talk about the hemisphere, so in the hemisphere this part is the curved part, okay, but if you see this part, this blue shaded part, this is what? This is what? A flat surface, and it is of what shape? It is the circular shape, okay. So here we have how many surfaces? So here we have the two surfaces. The one is a curved part and one is at the bottom. And if you talk about the sphere, there is only and only one surface, that is what? The curved part. So that means if here exist two surfaces, so that means here we have the different formula for the curved surface area and total surface area. So yes, here we have the different formula. So what are those formulas? So see here, suppose this is your hemisphere, and let's say this is the center point of this hemisphere, and the line joining the center to the periphery of this, the outer boundary of this hemisphere, this is called what? The radius r. Then what is the volume? So as just we have discussed, it is exactly half of the sphere of the radius r. So what is the volume of this sphere? The volume of the sphere is 4 by 3 pi r cube, right? And if we make half of it, so this 2 cancels 4 2 times. So what the formula reduces? Formula reduces to 2 by 3 pi r cube. So what is the volume? So volume of hemisphere is 2 by 3 pi r cube. Similarly, if I talk about the surfaces, so how many surfaces I have? Two surfaces, the curved and the what? The top flat surface. So when I am calculating the curved surface area, the curved surface area of hemisphere, so again what I have to do? I just have to have the area of the sphere, because it is exactly half of that, and in the sphere the curved surface area and the total surface area both are same. So what was the curved surface area and the total surface area of the sphere? It was 4 pi r square. So if I make half of 4 pi square, you can see here, if I make, this is a 4 pi r square is what? The area of the sphere, and if we make half of it, what we will get? The 2 cancels 4 how many times? 2 times. So what I am getting here? 2 pi r square. So the curved surface area is 2 pi r square. Now similarly, if I talk about the total surface area, so what is the total surface area? So the total surface area is, suppose if I mark this curved surface area as the surface 1 and the top part as the surface 2. The total surface area is area of the surface 1 plus area of the surface 2. Now what is the area of the surface 1? So it is what? The curved surface area of the hemisphere, which is what? 2 pi r square. And what is the area of the surface 2? So if you see this surface, so this is what? This is in the somewhat like the circular shape whose radius is r, and you have to find the area of this circular shape surface. So what is that? Exactly the same as the circle. And what was that? Pi r square. So you just have to add the pi r square. Now 2 pi r square plus pi r square gives you what? 3 pi r square, and the same thing is here also. Clear? So what are the formulas of the hemisphere? So hemisphere formulas, the volume is 2 by 3 pi r cube, curved surface area is 2 pi r square, and the total surface area is 3 pi r square. In case of hemisphere, the volume V is what? 2 by 3 pi r cube. Okay. In case of curved surface area, what we have? 2 pi r square, and if we just increase one more pi r square in this, so the total surface area of hemisphere is 3 pi r square. But if we talk about the sphere, so sphere is very simple. Okay, the volume formula is what? 4 upon 3 pi r cube. Pi r cube factor is same, only what is different here in the sphere we have 4, and here in this hemisphere we have 2 over here. Similarly, if I talk about the curved surface area or the total surface area of the sphere, it is what? 4 pi r square. So pi r square factors remain same in both sphere and the hemisphere when you are calculating the area. What is the difference but in between them? If we talk about the sphere, the whole sphere, it is 4. If I talk about the hemisphere only curved surface part, it is 2, and the total surface area of the hemisphere, it is what? 3. So 2, 3, 4, right? So 2 किसमें आएगा? जो सबसे कम एरिया देगा. सबसे कम एरिया किसमें मिलेगा? हेमिस्फीयर के भी कर्व सरफेस एरिया में. 3 किसमें आएगा? तो thrice is in the total surface area of the hemisphere. And सबसे बड़ा क्या है? The biggest solid 3D shape is what? Is sphere. तो उसमें आएगा आपका 4. So this is what all about the formulas of the area and the volume of the sphere and the hemisphere. I hope now you got all the formulas. So on the basis of these two 3D solid shapes, we will discuss the questions. Okay. So if you like my video, give me a thumbs up, do share with your friends, and if you're new to my channel, then please do subscribe it and press the bell icon so that you will never miss any of my video. Till then, bye bye, take care, see you in my next video with the next exercise, that is what? 13.4. okay.